Hello, Fabulous Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Well, right out of the gate, we've got this super fortunate new moon taking place, and it is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with siblings, cousins, neighbors. These are the people you want to be paying attention to, particularly right at the very top of the month, in the early part of the month. These are the people that can bring all kinds of possibility into your life, all kinds of potential, if not just happiness and good moments, good memories into your life. But really, I do think that there's something to be said here for actual possibility. Now, it could just be an inspiration. It could be an idea of something you could do, or it might be something even better. It could be something very tangible. It might be something that they're actually pointing you in a direction or bringing a connection to you that ends up making a big and positive difference in your life. So certainly at the top of the month, in the early part of the month, make sure if these people aren't automatically coming to you, this would be the time to actively engage these people. So actively engage your siblings and cousins, reach out to them, connect with them. And also with neighbors, be a little chatty, right? Connect with others and see where it is that connection ends up taking you. At the very least, it could be a very meaningful moment to you, but in a much larger perspective, it is these types of people that can facilitate some wonderful opportunities for you that end up blessing your life for a very long time to come. This energy is also really good if you are a writer of any kind or if you are a teacher. Now, when I say teacher, I mean the actual process of teaching, the job of teaching. So if you're involved in anything like that, this can be some very lucky energy. And also where it comes to just taking a class, like taking some type of skill building, learning class, doing a workshop, going to a lecture, going to a book signing, these types of things can really start a domino process that creates greater prosperity and greater happiness in your life, possibly immediately, but also for a long time to come. And that prosperity includes in love as well. I would say this, where it comes to matters of love, if you're open to meeting someone new, this particular sky does suggest that online connections and also those spontaneous connections as you're running around your neighborhood could end up being the ones that really allow love to enter your life. That's particularly true where it comes to new love. If you are in an established bond, this particular energy does make it really easy, really good to talk it out, to talk to people. And so if you have a conversation that you've been putting off, if there's some kind of agreement you need to reach with your partner, maybe even you could say a little bit of negotiating that needs to happen with your partner, you've got an amazing sky in the early part of the month to feel truly understood and to feel like there's a connection happening there, not only on a level of heart, but certainly on a level of mind as well. In fact, this could be a time when you find yourself just really feeling that sense of companionship be that much more meaningful to you. So take a little bit of a step, be willing to initiate a conversation, especially in the early part of the month. And I think what ends up following can be a wonderful reciprocation that strengthens the bond that you have. Now, as we move towards the middle of the month, we are going to have a full moon take place. This is a pretty active full moon. There's a whole lot happening with this full moon. It's happening with Uranus in the sky. It's happening across Mercury in the sky. So there's a lot of heightened energy with this and a lot of energy that has to do with messages. It has to do with mails, emails, text messages. This is a possibility with this. But also this has to do with just hearing something, getting news. All of that is covered with this. And it's very possible that you're going to hear something or get some news that surprises you, okay? Now, it really can go either way, but let me say this. The really great thing is that ultimately this brings truth, this brings clarity, this brings illumination, and that can end up being really good. So you can use this energy to your advantage. This energy is taking place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with long distance travel, higher education, and legal matters as well. And so this would not be the time to start a legal matter. Let me say that, especially around this full moon. It could go in very unexpected directions. If you are involved in a legal matter, if it is possible to put any kind of delay on it over the course of the last half of the month, that probably would be a good idea. But if not, then just let it be what it needs to be, because it does look like things could end up, changing very quickly, coming to a conclusion very quickly, and it could end up being, very surprising for you as new information does come to light. This guy also has to do with immigration and citizenship matter and long distance travel. With a sky like this, it is very possible that a chance to travel could come up and it ends up being positively life-changing. It is also possible that if you are engaged in some matter of immigration or citizenship, that the resolution comes very, very quickly, seemingly out of nowhere. A decision can be made. Ultimately, if you choose to engage this energy consciously, you really could end up surprising yourself by being somewhere unexpected, having things go not necessarily as you planned, but really, if you are interacting with the larger world, this is where an experience could end up being deeply powerful and deeply changing to many areas of your life. Again, it won't go as planned, but if you get a chance to do some traveling, you really will be grateful for it in the bigger picture, because it will allow you to become who you really are, to become something of your own conscious choosing. And that really is when life is at its best. When you are able to choose who it is that you desire to be. By making those choices, you can choose to be somebody who is guided by love and wisdom. You can choose to be somebody who's going to approach life, your values, your belief, and even love with a greater sense of consciousness. And that means that whatever decisions you make from that place are only decisions that you can feel good about and you can be at peace with. What I love about this month for you is that there is so much energy being spent on matters of mind and matters of understanding. That truly is a heart-mind connection. And it's a heart-mind connection that can change so much for you. Change your sense of possibility and change your appreciation of all that there is, all the knowledge that there is, and all the love that is available to you now.